Welcome back, it's TitanofGaming, and today we will be doing a very first time lapse that I've ever done. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get right started into it. So first things first, I am building a tower to this fort that I built a while ago. I just kind of had this flat space, and I thought, you know what? Let's build something here. And the first thought I thought was, okay, let's finish up the tower. This build is mostly made out of wood and cobblestone with fences, especially the spruce wood theme that was going on with cobblestone. So yeah, I used World Edit for helping speed things along in hopes to make building a lot faster, and it was a lot of fun to get used to all the commands and such. So the first thing I did was to map out the general shape that I wanted to build, shape and height, and then I had to fix the flooring because I used half slabs and they were kind of funky looking. Right after that, I moved to adding details to the walls using half slabs, stairs, and fences to create a little bit more detail onto the build, as you can see here. So the next thing I did was start working on this wall after working out the corners, and I tried different patterns, and finally came up upon this kind of weird symmetrical on multiple angles kind of design. The fences were kind of weird. I couldn't really figure out where I wanted to put them, but I kind of played around with different ideas before kind of just deciding on the original one. So yeah. And then I copied this face and I pasted it upon all four sides. Don't mind that. That was an accident. I was still getting used to kind of the how this all World Edit worked. So I still kind of am, but as you can see here, if you notice right there between the corners, you notice that there's kind of like a flat side. Later I come in and fix this and make this tower feel a little more cylindrical, but that's more of a later detail. Right now I'm copying and pasting that corner design on all four sides, so just to kind of complete the entire shape of what I have. On the other side, I start experimenting with that little corner bit because it was really not, I wasn't really liking how it came out, and as you can see there, it kind of made it seem a little more cylindrical, and it looks a lot nicer now. Kind of has a weird lip, and it's kind of more wood than cobblestone now, and kind of looks a little like fat and weird, but when I added other details later on and made it just kind of a little bit taller, it kind of balanced itself out and started looking a lot better. As you can see here. Yeah, there we go. I widened the base, and that helped fix a lot of the aesthetic kind of weirdness that the build had. And here is kind of like a zoom out of the entire thing, kind of coming along pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. And we're going to do a quick little pan around, kind of focus in. It's kind of played around with trying to figure out if I could do half slab placement using World Edit. Figured out I couldn't, so I moved on. Right after I finished the base, I started working kind of the actual tower aspect of it. I started by doing this by extending the wooden beams and added cobblestone kind of around. I played with several ideas, and I kind of eventually found one that I liked, but it just took a little longer. And yeah. Originally, I was kind of planning for going for an all cobblestone, or somehow implement the cobblestone fences, but I kind of discarded that idea because it didn't look very nice. Here you can see me kind of fixing the rain. Sorry about that. Didn't forgot to turn off the game rule for turning off the rain. So here you can see me just kind of experimenting with different ideas. They all didn't really work because the transition from wood to cobblestone was really sharp, and I really didn't like that. So eventually I decided to change that, and I came out with a better theme, I think, or at least somewhat good mix between the two, cobblestone and wood. As you can see, that's kind of my design. I used fences instead of stone fences. Yeah. Alrighty, and then to finish it off, I built a roof. I didn't really want to do the same roof as the other buildings. I kind of wanted to I was hoping to make it a little different, a little taller. I don't think I really came out how I wanted it. It kind of looks kind of a little weird, but it was definitely different than the rest. So upon noticing this kind of looks a little weird, but I eventually put full blocks in the corners to raise it up a little bit so it looks a little more natural. Yeah, I think half slab on top just to kind of make it seem a little more roofy. Kind of looks a little more planned, I guess. I added torches on the inside so that at night it would look nice. And then there we go. So that's about it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.